And now it's like they're together all the time and they're vlogging. My friends, they're aware of it. We're the only ones who build ourselves. Vlogs all the time.
To where it's like, okay, because
I've been my friend for years. She's known me my whole life. I stayed with her. Feel confused and weird.
Can I ask you a question that we can cut out?
But I mean,
real.
well, it's not a joke.
So that's okay? Is that the new thing of YouTube where it's okay to be like...
It became just a game of people speculating on like my... and then the rest kind of like build off of each other.
How do you know?
How to say it? When you're you first post about it when I'm with my friends. Don't. Have a problem with, well, maybe Royce come, I don't know. We have a little toe stretchers girl. I know that when I'm with her, it's because she
of the David videos
entities, even though we're part of like Vlog Squad, it's like we don't get to hang out with them and like
they ignore it and then kind of shut you out.
Mention David in like a thing or had a tone that came off as I think I'm better than you or I don't care. Acting when they paid $10 for 10 brushes and I'm
His name is
I need some vaginal cleansing wipes, so let's go to Target as well. So that's why we're here. People don't hang out, but if something happens, we have our cameras ready, and I think a lot of people can handle that. But also, are you my friend? And like, if this is everybody wanted an answer.
everywhere you look. Josh Peck in the thumbnail, Drake and Josh in the thumb, all that shit. But it doesn't feel like a joke. It feels real. Totally, because I wasn't planning on asking this. If anything, I was not going to talk about this.
It was so many conspiracies that just didn't make sense. And it was just... But at the end of the day, we all
have time.
She doesn't. And that's why she's not. But like, it also, like, we get sad. I will say there are... So we're kind of like separate.
You're exposed. You are exposed.
Projects and like doing our own things. And we're also, and this is like no shade to my friend, we're really the only two right now that are doing outside. And they're together a lot, so by default. And now I'm not so much. And it's, oh, I love Shane so much, but I get I just don't. YouTube community who I really enjoy. A week, like they really are hanging out from like morning.
What I'm trying to figure out is like there's this world on YouTube.
I'm not sure what quality people were expecting to right now that are doing outside projects and like doing our own things, and we're also the people that I'm surrounding myself with are in my life, and I'm so happy that both of them are there. And like I said, nothing happened, like we're all cool, like there's not
and they had their camera, but they were just like being normal and hanging out, whatever, but they had
person. And I know that when I'm with her, it's because she cares about me. Like, there's a lot of reasons, comments all the time about like, definitely didn't come to support. And that hurt me as like, we'll go out a couple times a week together. And like, if we hang out on the 4th of July, we're hanging out all day. Definitely a period where like, you notice, like I used to be in everybody's and sustain that emotion. I'm sorry for everything. Like, I want to go into this new year with a blank.
Is that gonna work? I don't know. Oh.
We're at Chipotle and we're just hanging with both of them, and that's great. But like in the real world, a friend, but I also understood it career-wise, I guess.
That's the balance.
Like we have FOMO where like they're literally together all the time and we see them doing these fun things. The comfort of knowing the people in my life are genuine. It feels very nice. Expectations, a little bit. Spoken, yeah.
I'm not gonna get like too tea-ish.
Literally, nothing happened. And people ask us to comment on it all the time, and we don't. Like, why we haven't been seen together. And that got turned into a huge conspiracy. And like,
Everywhere you go,
for a living, who are you and when? It's not for exposure around me, you know? And I'm just at a point in my life where like everybody left you and Shane left you and I just want to be like, no. Manage your actually that feeling a lot. Just you expect to really have your back, don't really speak up. This while we're here as well. For all the time
and I want
this year that I've done something that rubbed people the wrong way.
Is controversial or people are like taking sides, whatever. Do they
Hard.
Weird career friendship thing? Because it's like, well, are we friends or are we
She's my friend. It's like Shane's always
Exposed. You are exposed, sir.
and this is like no shade. It's not because I'm not friends with those people, but it's because I needed to also know that this is also the line is actually, and I'm saying it because I don't know in this entire fucking world is
2, 3.
where I like needed dad advice.
Feel weird when you're friends put you in a thumbnail, or are you okay with it? I have 2 friends, and what does that mean? And
I just really value like real friendships and real people, and it's a real.
Who is your friend?
Like they do also, like if you see them in a video for 40 seconds 3 times about it, Liza and I kind of bond over this because we're really the only in the moment and make it a real moment and not make it like kind of like the daily vlogger life.
Right.
But Andrew was.
There. Now we're here.
So we got sushi and then I was like,
All day and just film all day? Or what?
They definitely, everyone has genuine moments that we have together, especially the ones they're not filming where I'm there. And it's like, or in a situation that is so beneficial.
Or like, oh, let's get views, let's get views, let's get views. Put me in the thumbnail.
Genuinely. An interview or a podcast casually because I was
If something happens in your life or in one of their lives that
I want to say and that makes them happy and they're okay with it, and I think that's okay too.
all the time
We
sounds
do have fun though.
Sounds horrible.
But no, I agree. And like again, that's why I did
And like
step
you said,
back.
where's the
more though? Like
Not
she
anymore.
very rarely
because
is
I'm like, how
she
the
in
fuck
them.
does she on what's going on in YouTube, whatever. And of course I know Liza and David and all these people.
Those being like hate videos. Don't, because there's nothing to comment on. And people just want moment with people. And I hang out with a lot of people who are on
Oh, calm down.
These people's videos. She's in every
well,
video.
she's really not anymore. It's not for anything except they love me and they want to. We had some massive
And all of your friends and that whole situation. We've kind of talked about it in private.
but it's really it's like such a stressful dynamic, and I think this is just YouTube in general is social media. And I'm sorry if anybody got their product and was disappointed in the product, but I would
Time to be involved in that. Because when I look at it and I see Liza and all the
for a lot of genuine. And there were a lot of people asking about Shane and I. It's people you would never expect in a million years, but the people that you phone without the first like 3 or 4 recommended videos, especially the internet,
I won't directly talk about it, but I'm curious.
content thing. And 2, I know for a 100% fact that separate from my own reality, where
Right.
I was having trouble differentiating.
The separation between reality and is this
Yeah.
just for YouTube or whatever. You know?
But
Yeah, because
also
I saw
they
David and his friends Chipotle.
Dog Squad stuff out of the way. The truth is, between me and them, nothing happened.
All right, 1. Okay.
Gonna jeopardize my career. Do I step in? And it's just like, I do wish like for the tonight, but and like Liza too, like she was in the videos things, and like I literally can't watch the vlogs because it makes me like FOMO. Know that Shane cares about me too, but I never felt weird about it until I will say there was like a
no support. I mean, it was dark.
They've never shut me out, but they But then if whole recent scandal that I honestly don't even want to bring up, like I wish that I would have had
Not there.
Yeah, emotionally, but for me, it made me feel them.
When I see that, I think, oh, I'm so glad I'm
Slate tweeted this, so this must mean this, and she did this, and she tried to break them up, and she must have tried to bubble because they want to be. It's not because I'm tagging them.
Look, there's a place.
Somebody who needs you.
Okay, you know what I mean? Because I want to
Really?
go hang out with more personalities.
Yeah.
It's just don't get it twisted. When I'm with my friends, I don't post it. Like I just want to be in the moment.
Guys, look, it's him! It's him!
I don't know how to act.
Making these videos about on this night, this person Snapchatted this and this person has their cameras at all times because that's kind of
Here. But I am curious. So
and then the rest kind of like build off of each other.
Exposed. 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 You're exposed.
It's something horrible that I don't like posting about friends and when I'm with people or letting they're aware of it. We're the only ones who build ourselves.
Wait, how do we reveal his name? Do we have lipstick?
Oh my God.
I literally wrote a poem about it. To be removed from this group of people, or I removed myself.
I'm gonna expose you. Expose you. Oh my God.
Everyone.
because I know
Yeah.
when I had my whole controversy back in 2000.
Manage your expectations a little bit.
Views. And do you
Vlog squad, obviously. And that's something that I've wanted to like talk about for a long time. Get the vlog talked. With my ex-boyfriend, and it's not, and that's okay. I've never wanted, they weren't, but like at the same time, it would have like swept them up into a huge thing, especially like a vlogger type YouTuber and like our type YouTubing where it's just, we're also add, manage your expectations a little bit. I love Shane. Like I always still text Shane like whenever.
How does it go?
No, and it is interesting to see who will actually come out and say something. Especially these past couple months, I couldn't open up my together. Nobody's filming.
the camera, and I'm like, so do they hold the camera all?
Expose you.
He works Bowie and makes me wish that I was not writing a book all the time, and now yes, we're sitting here and social media and off, so he's like rarely in the vlogs anymore.
How does she have time? How do you both have time?
Of what happened, and we never answered because like
I was watching, I was trying to like catch up on
my life and my relationships, who I'm hanging out with, who I'm not hanging out with, and it was either I did self because I'm so selfish that I don't care about them and I don't want to be a part of their life. I'm talking about the vlog.
but I never really like fell into it. So I started watching, and the big joke
Our job.
Yeah.
So it's almost like and twisted into like I'm talking shit about David, and now I have to like go online and to be happy. Wanted a conspiracy so bad, and they're making us about it. It was somehow taken out of context. Like, no, I'm not talking shit about David. Not a single person. When I first moved to LA, she's just a supportive, uplifting, beautiful.
about your whole.
I just don't hang out with Shane so much. That doesn't mean we hate each other. That doesn't mean really good feeling that like I know when I hang out with like Taylor, for example, I have hate for, or because this is my job and this is my career.
And who wants you in a thumbnail? How do you know that? And also, does it go both ways?
Falling out and we just don't care about each other. I love Shane so much. Like, you guys know.
I have a question, and this might be touchy, but I'm just very curious about it. I have a question of
Support from my friends, especially the people that were there. And that hurt. That their exes a lot. Break up and you move on. Or handled a situation poorly, or waited too long to respond to something. People know who I'm with and when. And it's one, when I'm doing it, I like to just be there.
whatever. I mean, everybody I was around, silence, no tweet.
Anything except for